Dr. B, 2-minute drill. Parents, how can you break the cycle if you're still doing the cycle? Many of you want your kids to be better than you. Better education, a better way to process things. But if they don't see resolution between mom and dad, how are you expecting your kids to have resolution? It's amazing. And this is something I found myself in when my kids were small, that I was telling them to do things, and yet I was not doing them myself. You cannot tell your kids to do if they don't see an example of it. And here you are working your butt off to make sure your kids are going to private school and have the best of education. But the biggest education that they will see is in the home. So what are you doing to break the cycle? You're telling them to do X, Y, and Z, but they still see you arguing. They'll still don't see any resolution at all. And yet you want them to break the cycle. No, mom, no, dad, you break the cycle. That is very, very important in a relationship. It's breaking the cycle. Because if you don't break the cycle will continue. The way you talk to each other, the way you do things is so very important, because your kids are a sponge. Not only do your kids look like you, they also act like you. Very important to understand. They will not just look like you, they'll act like you. So if you have a temper, if you don't know how to have resolution, if you don't know how to compromise, well, guess what? You're training them to do the exact same back to everyone that they meet, including you. And that's where the teenage years of rebellion comes. The rebellion is really, mom and dad, you told me, but you didn't do. That's all teenage years are. The rebellion, the talking back, all it is for too long, I've seen you, mom and dad, tell me, but you didn't do. It's time, mom and dad, to break the cycle. But to break the cycle, you got to stop the cycle. God bless you. Till next time. Peace.